Welcome to my channel. I am the Hommeyosh. In this video, we're going to be using Blender. We're going to make a base to the road. We're going to continue on with the scene we were working with the building and the sewers. We're going to add in a road to go around the scene. So right now we're just going to make a base of the road, and it'd be a quick 10-minute video. And the next video, we're going to go into making curves for the road, running across ramps, using modifiers, and we're going to be adding it to the scene to it's going to look great. It's going to turn out good. So all right, just stay tuned and we'll get to it. Okay, we're going to make a road real quick, just a template that we're going to start off of. Afterwards, we're going to use some modifiers and some nerves and some follow curves, and that's going to make our roadways. So right now we're going to hit Shift A. Well, first I'm going to put my shortcuts on and make sure they're on for you. I'm going to hit Shift A and pull in a plane. I'm going to zoom in on that plane. So I went from here. I want to make sure I got the X-axis lined up to my right. I'm going to go into edit mode. I'm going to hit Control R. And I'm going to grab the face, and I'm going to hit delete faces, and then I'm actually going to go into modifiers here, and we're going to have a mirror modifier, and it mirrors on the x-axis, so that looks great. So now I'm going to go into the loop cut. I use this loop cut a lot, so I want to bring it to the center. And let me grab, actually, let me pull back one. And that's that. So I want to extrude this on the y-axis just up a little bit. I want to make a curve. Or z-axis. Let me redo that. I want to extrude on the z. And then I want to extrude on the x. So I hit E and then X to extrude. And there's my little ledge. So I'm going to hit E, and then I'm going to hit Z to extrude down below the surface here. And then I'm going to make sure I have crop clipping, and I'm going to extrude on the x-axis, and it's going to meet right in the middle. And if I go onto mirror, okay, now I can show my edits on both sides. Isn't that great? So now I want to add in, real quick before I do anything else, I'm just going to go on to faces, and I'm going to hit G and grab onto these faces here. And what I want to do is I want to go into my materials. And we're going to assign a new material. Assign another new material. I'm going to make red just so I know where that's at. So I'm going to assign that. So now everything turns red. So what I want to do is I want to go into shading. Now I want to add in some things here. My textures here. Now I get my textures from Pixabay. Bring this in. Close this out for next time. Base color. Alright, there's the starting of my road. Okay, now I'm in edit mode, so I'm going to hit Control R. Control R again. Let me just go back to the layout, it's a lot easier. No, it's not. I don't want that one there. Okay, then I'm going to go to faces, and I'm going to grab every other one here. I'm going to assign a new material, and I'm going to make this material bright yellow. And it's going to be like the reflection paint, so we're going to add some metallic to it, and we're going to pull down the roughness, and I'm going to assign it to those areas that we selected. So now we can adjust the paint later if need be, but in here, I want to select all these areas, the gray, white areas. Okay. And I'm going to go into my materials, and I'm going to assign the road material. So there it is. Actually, I got this kind of backwards, but we're going to flip-flop this. We're going to turn the yellow into white. The yellow is supposed to be in the middle as the separator. So we're going to assign this material here. And we're just going to add new material. We're going to call this white so we know we don't get it mixed up. So onto the ledges here. I'm going to hold in Control and select these areas. Alright, so now I'm going to add in a material, and I'm going to new material. I'm going to call this block. And we're going to assign it. I'm going to go into shading. I'm going to pull up my files. And with this, I'm going to drag it in there. We're going to connect it there. We're going to go into UVs and back. There we go. So this is the template for our roads thus far. So I'm going to add in one more modifier here. It's called an array modifier. I'm going to hit on factor X. It's just going to be 0. And on the Y, I'm going to have that to 1. So now as you see here, just go back into the layout. On the array, go into our modifiers. On the count, you add in, the more you go. 45, Wish the railroad company had this, huh? But that is how you do your road. So we're gonna make a next video. This is gonna be to be continued. So we're gonna make another video, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use other modifiers. We're gonna use a path follower. We're gonna use this guy here called the path. We're going to use that, and then we're going to go on to some modifiers. We're going to use the curve modifier, and just give you a little rundown on that. You just select your curve and it follows it. But that's it for now as far as the road goes. we're gonna save this for next time, and we'll come back. I'm gonna make the video real quick, like give me a day or two, and come out with the video, and we're gonna make the road wrap around our scene. We're gonna go back into our last projects. We had the house, the sewer, not the house, the building, the sewer, and we're gonna put that all together in a scene. So that's it for this video, and remember, practice makes perfect. So get out there and create your world.